Hi world. This is weird. I haven't vlogged since like 2016, maybe later or a bit earlier. 2016. I lived in Thailand for a while, 2016, and I vlogged a little bit of my life, and it was really good fun. I loved doing it, and I thought there's no time better than when one is on their maternity leave. So this is the first day of the rest of my life. So for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna get used to looking at the camera and not the viewfinder, but for those of you that don't know, I've been filming videos for YouTube forever, literally forever. I started out doing videos at like a 16 or something, and I got bullied by friends for doing it, and I stopped, and then I started, and then there was some tragic events in my life that happened, and I stopped again, and then I started again, and then I stopped again, and lots of things always come up which mean that I don't end up carrying on and pursuing something that I really love. I think because I don't need YouTube in terms of it's a hobby, I think that when something comes up, it's one of the first things I drop, but I really love doing it, and I really love interacting, and I love just showing my life. And even on a personal level, I love to share my life because I think it's interesting to look back. I'm so glad I filmed some bits of my pregnancy journey, because I just think it's so sweet looking back at 6-week pregnant Laura, who had no idea what pregnancy was going to bring, and now Laura at 38 weeks pregnant. Like, I just think it's interesting. I need to do some updates on that actually, but yeah, I just really wanted to document this time in my life, because obviously this is going to be some of the most magical and stressful and amazing times, because in 2 weeks time is my daughter's due date, and that scares the life out of me. I don't know what I'm going to film off the birth. I don't know what I'm going to film any of that sort of stuff. I don't know how I'm going to structure these vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to do weekly or transition to daily or every other day, or just whenever there's something interesting to film. I don't know. But what I do know is that I just want to stay interacting with you guys, and I want to upload clearly what will be quality content. People always talk about the tiredness that you're going to feel after the baby's here, but girl, the tiredness you get towards the end of pregnancy is insane. So basically, I'm 38 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and I kind of got forced to go on maternity leave, but it was probably a good thing. I got forced out of my office because it was just getting too much. I work about 40 minutes away from home, and that's, you know, on an average drive. Sometimes it can take me an hour to get to work, sometimes it's a bit less, but I work quite far away from home, really, for what I do. Let me just clarify. I know some people commute for hours and hours, but the job I do could be done in many, many other places. And so doing that drive every day, and then trying to actually work and just have the energy to stay in work and not whinge to everyone, I'm sure that was annoying. And I had loads of appointments because I had high blood pressure a little while back, and yeah, it just wasn't really working. Now, my boss wasn't bothered about my appointments and things like that, but he just said, I think you should just enjoy resting for a bit of time, which I really struggle with the idea of just resting and doing nothing. I feel like I'm not achieving anything, so that's why I'm like, I'm going to film. I'm going to find some other things to do. Basically, I have nothing to do for the next few weeks. Very aware that when the baby comes, I'll be very busy again. But first things first, I feel like I should get a coffee in myself because I am tired. But actual first things first, my house at the moment is a disaster zone, because I knew I was going on maternity leave. Like at the beginning of the week, I knew I was going to go on Wednesday. Actually on Friday, I knew I was going to go this Wednesday. So I basically haven't done anything in the house for the last 3 days. You might ask what my other half is doing in the house. Well, I'm very particular about the cleaning in the house, and while he does help out, it makes me more antsy when he does help out, because I like it to be very particular. I know I'm going to have to let go of these reins once the baby's born, because I'm gonna be tired. So yeah, basically the house hasn't been cleaned for 3 days, really at all. So it's just, in my mind, it's an absolute disaster zone. I will show you as and when I go around the house and you can see it. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the day. I might have a nap. I'm so tired. I might have a nap, but I'm then gonna spend the day clearing everything up and just getting into a good place to start my maternity leave, basically. Anyway, this is really boring. I'm so sorry if this is the first video you've ever watched of me and I'm completely monotone and quite frankly half asleep. Well, I failed at this already today. In the time that it's now like nearly 1 o'clock and I'm gonna go pick Shan up from work for lunch. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So in that time, I've sat around for quite some time. I'm in little baby girl's room, actually. It's really cute in here. I was just putting some clothes away. But basically, all I did was tidy up the kitchen. And it's not even finished, but at least the sides are clear. And that's the next disaster room, right through there. Clothes hanging up, Henry Hoover. Well, actually, she's a Hetty. But yeah, I love our kitchen. But I've only got 2 weeks to get this entire house completely sorted. Well, it could be 4 weeks, couldn't it? But still, I'd like to have a little bit of time to relax. So yeah, now I'm gonna go get Shan. And then maybe I'll show you once I've done another room, but there's just, I don't even really want to turn this around. Let me just do little snippets. Bags from work. Random stuff here from cleaning. More bags, some clothes. A card. And a few bits of rubbish down here. And that's all you get for the grand tour. Interestingly, just in the baby's room, I have to be really careful because her name is just here and I haven't actually revealed it yet, so to speak. But really cool. I was really happy. We went to like a garage sale last weekend. We're going to go to a car boot this weekend, I think, because they're just fun. We went to a garage sale the weekend. I got this. I've been wanting one of these for ages, a little label maker. And they're quite expensive, really. Not that bad. I could probably get one for like £20, but I just never have £20 that I want to spend on a label maker. Got this for £1. And I've made all these little stickers, which I'm going to put into, I'm going to put them on the, maybe not in that drawer as such, but I'm going to put them on the sides here, because I need, if I can't get to the baby stuff or whatever, I want Shan to be able to know what's in where, so I can ask him to get me something. And it's good for me too, so like, not to 3 baby grow, blah blah blah. Also, I need to find a better way to store these. Originally, she didn't have so many headbands, but she seems to have a collection of little headbands here, and just little hats and stuff, and I just wanted to be able to store them, like, cover the name, on the side, like up here somewhere, instead of just squashing them all in a drawer, because it makes this drawer look messy. So, if you know of anything, let me know. So it's day 2 of this, I don't know how often I'm going to upload these vlogs or whatever. I didn't do very much vlogging yesterday. I have a feeling that the first few vlogs I'm going to do will probably be a bit like hit and miss, because it's not in my nature to be vlogging again, so sorry. But I've been shopping this morning. I get up early every morning, even though I'm on maternity leave and stuff now, because 1, I like to be productive, but 2, I take my boyfriend to work, so I'm up early. I like to go browsing in the shops, and I had a few bits I needed to get, so I went to Poundland and Superdrug. In Poundland, but the first thing I got was just a cheap bucket for a mop, because I had, when we moved here, I got rid of our old mop and I just have like a spray mop, and it cleans, but there are just some times where you need to do like a deep clean on the floor, like to get something sticky up or whatever it is you need to do. With that in mind, I also bought myself a nice pink mop. I've been avoiding doing it because they're all kind of pricey if you ask me, but it was £1 for this and £1 for the bucket, and I needed to buy a bucket anyway because I was going to get on the floor and scrub the floors today because I am nesting, which is a thing. And they do extra heads as well if you need them in Poundland. I assume you can sort of wash these and reuse them. Let me know if you can with these types of mop heads. I'm trying really badly to get into using more like eco-friendly products, reusable products where I can, and then just recycling better and all those things when they can't be reused. So then I got a 20-litre box. Basically in my airing cupboard I've got all of my like extras and leftovers and bits like that from our bathroom. We used to have like quite a big storage unit in our old bathroom, but we don't really have that here, and I don't really want to keep so much stuff anywhere. I want to like downsize, but I also want to be able to access the like duplicates. Like we've got like 4 different mouthwashes and stuff, so I want to be able to access them quite easily. A little white bit of storage. It's not on show, so yeah, and I love me a storage solution. In the same vein of cleaning, you can see that I'm nesting because I just keep buying and cleaning everything. I just bought these, I'll wipe the floor with you, 5 big cloth pads, because again, there are just some times when you just need to get on the floor and scrub away. These you can wash again after as well, and I just like to have like tea towels and then like cleaning things. If there's a spillage on the floor, these are perfect for that, and all those sorts of things. So I just think they're handy. I got this, so the next thing I got was this wedding bouquet for £1, which, let's be honest, is actually pretty cute if you were going to have it on the table, or if you were going to hold it and like jazz it up a bit with some ribbon. You could probably get away with this in a picture. I think it's cute. I bought this because I've got a little vase in the living room that's blue, and it's just like quite small, and I've been looking for the right kind of flowers to put in it for ages that don't look too tacky. Now you might think these look really tacky, but I think that they will work in the space that they're in. So I just thought I'd try it. It's £1. If not, I'll put them in for the arts and crafts stuff that we have in the house, and we'll do something with them. Then I got these lovely baskets. I just love these. I stopped buying like plasticky baskets for a while because, again, I don't like the idea of buying too much plastic if I can help it. But when it's a storage basket and it's just going to get used and used and used, and there's always a purpose for something like this in the house, they're just good to have. I am so intensely nesting at the moment. I just need storage solutions for everything, and they're just perfect, and they're £1 each, and you can take some of mine I've taken the handles off of, some of them I'd leave the handles on because they work just fine with the handles on, but yeah. The next thing I got, I actually really like this brand. I think I've got some other stuff from this brand before, I could be wrong. But this is what I mean by sometimes you get some gems in Poundland. So I'm in the stages of lightening my own hair, because I do actually have a sister who's a hairdresser, but it's just hard to catch up and stuff and all those sorts of things, and you know, I'm impatient. So I've done like 1 round of just putting highlights in my hair. They're at kind of gingery stage, but I'm just kind of leaving it and just trying not to ruin my hair too much. So I've bought another one of those highlighting sets where you get the caps. But the thing with those is they only really do the top of your head, and I don't want the bottom of my hair to not get any highlights in it at all. So I bought this Ultimate Blondes Permanent. It's basically just bleach in a box, and it was £1, and I just thought I could just do a few little streaks in the bottom of my hair. And then I got, because I am pregnant and I'm making the most of the fact that I can eat whatever I want. Well, I can't really, and I shouldn't really, and I've got to lose the weight after, but I've got like 2 weeks left of being pregnant, so potentially. So I bought some Smarties, and I didn't really mean to buy this both. I saw these when I was walking in, and I love Smarties. I'm just, yeah, naughty, disgusting, I know, blah blah blah, I shouldn't do it. And then I bought some salted caramel M&Ms because they sounded incredible, I'll be honest, and they had the crunchy caramel ones. I really like those, but salted caramel, anything gets me going. So a few other bits from Poundland. So basically I'm trying to buy things ahead of time and just be a bit more prepared, because now I'm not on maternity leave yet, but when I'm on maternity leave, the pay isn't great. Christmas is coming up in a few months, and also I want to prepare for Christmas earlier and not be rushing around for Christmas the last week before it happens. So and also the other thing, our baby, I want her to have a Christmas stocking, just a small little silly stocking, because it's Christmas and Christmas is my favourite time of year and I want her to have the traditions every year, but she'll be like 3 months, so I haven't bought, I'm not going to buy her loads, it's pointless. I'm not going to buy her things that I think are truly completely unpractical or that will never get used. I'm probably going to buy her like an outfit or 2 or something for next year, and just put a few other bits in there. I'm not going to buy her pointless stuff, or I don't know, I'm trying to buy very small amounts of stuff just as a token gift so that I can enjoy taking pictures while she opens presents, you know. Chill and Chew water filled teethers, and they're a 3-pack, and they're these actually really cute colours, and I figure that by 3 months to 6 months, I guess, they start getting teeth potentially, or you can get teeth really early on, right? Some babies are born with getting like their teeth just about to show through, so you can get teeth quite early on, so I figure these were actually quite handy to have, and they're cute colours. They're purple, mint green and pink. Really like that. And then I got this Build It Up stacking cups, and these are really cute. It's a 6-pack, again bearing in mind I went to Poundland, so I've spent £4 on her so far for Christmas, and I'll probably spend about a tenner maximum, so I'm going to get her a little teddy probably and a few other bits. But these are literally just a set of stacking cups that you could use these in the bath for, just because they've got the little holes in the bottom for pouring stuff through. They go from 1 to 6. They've got numbers on. They're different colours as well. So actually they're really good for all different types of learning. Obviously at 3 months she's not really going to be using things so much, like as in learning numbers and colours and stuff. She's obviously not going to be doing that. But I just think these are perfect for like grabbing, looking at their bright colours. We can stack them in her room until she wants to play with them. And they're £1, like bargain. Then I got some in the tub bath toys, and they're just a few little rubber ducks. And then the other thing, I wanted to pick this up because it says back in the net bath tidy. I love bath tidies like this. This one's got 2 little frogs on, which I think is super cute. It was £1. I'd walked past this a few times in Poundland, and I've kind of avoided it because I thought surely these are cheap everywhere. Surprisingly, they're not that cheap everywhere. I don't know how big this will be. Well, it has the size on it. She doesn't need loads and loads of bath toys, but they are fun to have when you get a little bit older, and you want to have a bit of playtime in the bath. So I just thought this would be handy to have, because there's nothing worse than having kids' toys everywhere in the bath. So I went to Poundland because I wanted to see if they had any false nails. I generally would buy my false nails from somewhere like Primark, just like to have for an occasion, for a day. I don't care if they don't come off afterwards. And I don't really do my nails that much at the moment. I wouldn't wear these when I had the baby and all that, but if I have an occasion where I just want to have my nails look good and I don't have to put too much effort in, I'll just buy some false nails and stick them on, because it doesn't take very long to do. And they generally look nice, I think. So, yeah, I have nothing else to say on the matter. But I went into Poundland. They didn't have any pound ones that I really liked. It's kind of hit and miss in Poundland. And I'm too far away from a Primark really to justify driving to get a pair of pound nails. I kind of have to stock up if I'm there. And I haven't done that for a long time. So, long story short, I went to Poundland, they didn't have any, and then I went into Superdrug, and nails are so expensive. And I found these, and they are ideal. They are basic pink, but they're pretty much exactly what I wanted. It would have been nice if there was an accent nail in here, but I'm not going to be fussy. These were £2.99, so okay, you could still have bought 3 pairs of Primark nails, but for me to get to Primark, it would have cost that extra amount of money anyway, so, you know. And then I came across one of these bargains that were reduced, and these I picked up because I really love the packaging of these, by the way. They love Beauty and Planet. They're vegan, which is good, but I got these. They're shea butter and sandalwood, happy and hydrated shampoo and conditioner. Really cute packaging, and actually it's vegan. The bottle's made from recycled materials. It's 92% biodegradable formula, ethically sourced sandalwood, natural shea butter, organic coconut oil with plant-based detanglers, no silicons, no parabens and no colorants, hence the interesting colour that it is, but I'm not really bothered about that. really nice packaging. I'm actually almost sad that I paid so little for it. I really like them, is what I'm trying to say. And they were 75p each, so I thought, no harm in trying them. Then I got emery boards. I don't really like to buy these ones, but they were the cheapest thing and I just needed them for an emergency. And a pink clay purifying mask. So it's about 2:30. I look very chunky. And I'm seriously tired. But it's about to become the bank holiday here. And what am I trying to grab? I'm in my airing cupboard. It's about to become the bank holiday here. This is oh my god, I should have got this out before I started filming, shouldn't I? This double chin is not the one. But it's about to become the bank holiday weekend here. The last one of the year, I think. So gotta look fab and all that for the bank holiday. Let's get some natural lighting in this room. Oh, and a bit of fresh air. It's really nice actually. I think it's gonna be nice weather this weekend too. And where we live, there's like, well, there's always bits going on actually, to be honest, but there's like extra stuff going on this weekend. Anyway, that has no relevance to what I was going to tell you, but basically I just don't want to look and feel like a tramp, really, this weekend. So my hair is, I think I said to you, is in the process of, I'm kind of trying to slowly lighten it without just putting bleach all over it and without ruining it too much. So what I'm going to do, I've got a few little like staple things. I just like to show them to you because if any of you guys are wanting to do the same. Some of these are new things, some of these are not so much. I really like, I go for the cheap bleach in the shops, but I like these ones, these maximum highlighting kits, because they do one that's a high lift one, which probably gives you better results in terms of the blonde, but this one does the job too. This one is from all the way, look, from dark brown to light brown, so I'm probably in the dark, but it won't go that colour, as if it's ever going to go that cleanly. It will go an orangey colour, which, you know, well prepared for, but 100% I recommend this for the highlighting. It comes with a cap as well, so you can like pull your hair in strands through, so you can work out, you know, the best way to do the streaks at the top instead of it being one block colour. Recommend. Secondly, I don't know about this. I thought this was the brand that I knew that I liked, but whatever. But this is basically just bleach. This doesn't have a cap. It was £1 from the pound shop. I'm not going to necessarily recommend this. I'm intrigued that the bleach on grey hair would make it go less grey. This I strongly recommend. It's an absolute lifesaver. Well, I picked this up the other week. This is the Pureplex hair repair system. Some of these things I feel like are just, you know, a gimmick, but genuinely I really enjoyed the way this made my hair feel after I bleached it. So it's about £12. I think I found this one on offer for a bit less, but I think retails at £12, but it's worth every penny. Like if you're going to go to a salon, you're going to pay a lot more money. I really like this, and it's really easy to use. And then this one is just a toner, so it's to neutralise your yellow and brassy tones, and it's an extra large packet because you can use it a couple of times. I also have, it's basically just like a purple conditioner of sorts. Looks like this. You just leave it on for a bit of time. I can't remember what the exact instructions are. It's not my favourite, but I do like it, and I couldn't find another toner in the shop. I also have the purple shampoo because that also comes in handy at the end of the whole routine. So I did dye my hair a bit, but you can't tell because it's up and it's messy and I don't want to fix it. And I didn't, this is like a few days on, I didn't really finish the vlogging. So, oh, and my tripod's broken. That's what happens when you buy from Wish, kids. So, I don't really know what to say. Some may call this video a fail. I would call this video a test. And it was a good test as to what life will be like when I start vlogging regularly, and it won't be like this. I'll actually, I don't know if I'll be doing daily because I don't know if my life is that exciting, but let's try something like that. I am going to end this because purely based on the fact that I'm just going to continue what I was doing. I'm making slow cooker food. I'm making a vegetarian, what is this called? Sausage casserole, which is a bizarre thing to make when it's 30 degrees outside, but I planned it when it was a bit colder. And I'm making, I really want something pastry, so I'm going to make myself something pastry now because the slow cooker is going to take forever. But I want to end this because I want to actually edit and upload something tonight because it's Sunday. It's already 6:30. I've actually got a free house this evening because I have approximately 11 days until the baby's due date, and I don't want to leave the house, but I didn't want to stop Shan and his friends having fun, so they've all gone out, and that works fabulously for me because, quite frankly, I just wanted a bit of time to myself to make my own food. By the way, this chopper that I'm using is possibly the best, minus the noise, the best £5 I ever spent. I got this from Aldi. I think it was £4.99, and it only had one chop setting, but to be honest, it's the important one if you ask me. Cuts into little squares. Oh, these onions are strong. Makes life a lot easier. So I'm just basically going to stand here and therapeutically chop up some vegetables. I make myself a sausage casserole. I promise you the next few vlogs will be more interesting. There might be a baby in the next few vlogs, who knows? She might still be 3 weeks away. Or 4 weeks away, I guess. God, my eyes are burning. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Although based on this video, this is the only video you've seen, you'll probably not subscribe. But just keep your eyes out because I promise there'll be some more exciting stuff on the way. Yeah, and I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye!